first walk of the game. First base, Jackson Bennett now stands in. Last year, these two teams split the contest. First time in a long time, Anamosa had beaten Beckman. It happened in thrilling fashion last year as a game we called together in Anamosa. 12-11, Anamosa was on walk-off on homer. Monomus kind of thinks the nightcap 12-11 is the Beckman first game last year. 6. The Blazers are without 10 players that are on the soccer team. 4 would be starters, so they're battling through some early season adversity here. It's been mainly a lot of baseball without those soccer players because of the great success of the soccer program, as the Blazers won't be back to normal until next week as they get everybody back in the groove. There's a strike after 2 balls, 2-1 the count.
Good opportunity for Beckman to try some of their other players. Sam Overbruckling threw well last night, lost a 1-0 decision in second game, has played third real well. Mark Brown's played right field adequately.
There's a base hit into center field. Cutting it off is the center fielder. Getting it in, Trevor Wheeling, and the bases will be loaded. So a hit, a walk, and a single to center with nobody out. Off the bat of Jackson Bennett there brings up the pitcher, Sam Stelkin. As Stelkin is, well, they don't have there they are, junior, one of the juniors on this team.
Seems like he's been here 4 or 5 years, played as a freshman.
That's right. Quarterback for the football team. There's a strike taken at the knees for strike 1, 0-1 the count. So Vasky on third. Driscoll on second. Bennett on first. Here was Duncan standing in. Swings at that one on a pitch. Down and out for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Smaller crowd here so far. Late arriving on this Friday evening. As 0-2 the count. Pitcher Snyder with the pitch. There's a ground ball. Shortstop fields it, but no play to get Sam Stelkin hustling down the line, and Vasky will score for the first run of the night. As Bennett moves to second, Driscoll on third. Stelkin is on with the infield hit.
The right fielder, number 14, Chance Radabaugh.
Chance Radabaugh now, the right fielder, will come into the box as Radabaugh is one of the seniors for the Blazers. This one's skied deep to left field. Going back as a left fielder, he's going to give it a chase it all the way to the wall. Here's the left fielder. And now the throw into third, not in time after a couple runs scored. All the way into third is Radabaugh. And Beckman
Radabaugh scores 3 runs.
With the 3.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 20, Colin Squires.
4-0 lead here. As Radabaugh is on third.
And Beckman 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position in a 1-0 loss last night in the second game. 2 for 3 already here in the first inning against Anamosa.
Dylan Jones is the left fielder for the Blue Raiders. They gave it a chase. Anamosa is a little banged up so far on this season. Jones recently got in a bike accident. He's all scraped up. Jay McLean has some tears in his rotator cuff. He's got shots in his shoulder that he's trying to battle through. And then the latest was Martinson last night. Michael Martinson, the junior, pulling a hamstring in the games against CPU. Anamosa 0-4. They lost a double dip at home to CPU last night, 12-5 and 8-6. Lost to Clear Creek Amana last week and DeWitt earlier this week, 10-0. 0-4 record. This one is skied into medium depth center field. The center fielder Wheeling gets to it, will throw it in, but not before the runner Radabaugh can tag and come home for the 5th run of the game.
Flyout, run scores. Now batting, the third baseman, number 21, Sam Overbruckling.
So 5 runs in this inning. On the first out there, off the bat of Colin Squires, the senior. Now Sam Oberbachling stands in.
Beckman's 5 in the first equals their total from last night's doubleheader. A good pitching duel last night, 5-0, 1-0 against Benton.
There's a ground ball up the middle. Second baseman gets over to it to his right, but then it gets off his glove and lands right near the second base bag. As Jay McLean could not come up with that cleanly. And the error, first error of the game here, and it brings up Cody Feldman now, the number 8 hitter for the Blazers. Coach Nick Norris, the head coach of Anamosa. In his 5th season overall, 3 years, first 3 years was co-coach with Bill Carlson. Now he's the head coach for the 2nd year in a row of the head coach title, and that is going to be McLean going for that ball off the tip of his glove. It's not an in-foul territory, but he was in fair territory, so a fair ball when it hit his glove. That's a tough play for McLean. We'll give the base hit. It was right near the line behind the first base bag, up 3-4 feet into the grass from the infield dirt. As Oberbachling goes to second, Feldman is on first. We've seen 5 hits and 1 error so far, and 1 walk. There's a ground ball left side. Third baseman up and over. Shortstop up and over the third baseman. As the third baseman cannot handle that one, that was McLean to the third baseman, Shapansky. It gets by Shapansky, and it'll be runners on every base. As the fielder's choice there, Brian Thien, the DH, fielder's choice to the shortstop, and then the error allows Oberbachling to get the third. Feldman's on second. So the Blazers have batted 9. It brings up Joel Vasky, who started this inning off with an infield hit to third base. 5 runs have scored. 1 out, and 3 runners are on base. There's a strike taken. And it makes it 0-2 here to Joel Vasky. Vasky, one of the sophomores, 6 foot, 190-pound sophomore catcher for Coach Tom Jink Jr., Freddie Martin and company. And there is a called third strike on the outside corner. First strikeout off the arm of Dirk Snyder. Gives us 2 down here. Devin Driscoll will stand in now.
Number 22, Devin Driscoll.
So runner on every base. This one is hit to right field. Right fielder coming on, not going to get to it. 1 run is in, another run coming in. Blazers have scored 7 in this inning. The right fielder, Daniel Carpenter, that time coming on, but could not get there before that ball bounced right in front of him on the grass. And Driscoll gets an 2 RBIs there. The hit to right field. So Oberbachling and Feldman came in to score. Brian Thien is on third base. So 2 runners on, 2 down. There's a ball outside. 1-0 the count. Here to the number 3 batter, Jackson Bennett. Got a hit to center field. And scored his first time up in this inning. 7-0 in favor of the Blazers. This one's skied to right field. Carpenter is there. We'll put it away, the F9, for out number 3. A whole lot of offense. 7 runs scored for the Blazers in the first. We go to the second, 7-0. Beckman back after this from KMCH Sports.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrot Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrot Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrot Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Along with him, studio producer Paul Glazer, John Swisher, Dan McLean, back with you on this Friday evening from Dyersville inside Commercial Club Park overlooking Tom Jink Field as this one is sprayed out of play. Left side off the bat of Dirk Snyder, the catcher, 4-5-6-2 up for the Blue Raiders here. Snyder, Tucker Schofield, and Gage Hart. The Raiders find themselves down 7-0 here in the top of inning number 2 for the Blazers. 7 runs, 6 hits, 2 Anamosa errors, and 2 runners left on base. As Snyder, the left-handed pitcher, stands in and fouls this one right off the catcher's mask. It goes up and out of play into the bleachers. Caught by Dylan Jones's dad. 5 rows, check that, 4 rows up. And the bleachers the right side to the left of the Anamosa dugout. As there is a strike on the outside corner, strike 3. Snyder goes down looking for the first strikeout of the game for Anamosa. Brings up Tucker Schofield now, the first baseman.
First baseman, number 10, Tucker Schofield.
As Beckman settling into new roles, we talked about in that first inning, giving some other kids a chance here to get some new roles, to earn themselves some playing time here, maybe later on when the other guys come back. But it's good experience for those other guys who are getting this opportunity.
Certainly gives them an opportunity to play on the big field against good competition. And so far the team has done well. The players they've played off the bench have actually been some of the better players the last couple of games.
There is a error by the third baseman, a ground ball left side, not being able to field it by the third baseman Oberbrockling. And Tucker Schofield will get on first base because of it. First error for the Blazers, third error of the game. Head coach Tom Jink Jr., 42 seasons. He's number 4 on the all-time list of winning coaches in the state of Iowa with 1,035 wins. And Coach Jink Jr. has 481 losses, 5 state titles for him, 6 for Beckman. Incredible numbers for this tradition-rich Beckman baseball program. Missed the state tournament a year ago. A lot of these kids are chomping at the bit to return there, especially these seniors. Their goals are always set high at that standard level for this program.
And certainly Cascade looms in the picture again.
Yes. Cascade beating Beckman in Farley last year in July, denying Beckman a trip to the state tournament. Cascade getting there and getting beaten in the second round of Waterloo Columbus. Here's a ground ball right side. Second baseman picks it up. Squires up and over for out number 2 off the bat of Gage Hart, the DH. So the 4-3 ground out, 4-3 put out for Out number 2 brings up Daniel Carpenter now, the Blue Raider right fielder.
Probably have Monticello looming large, too, in the area. So it's just not Cascade and Beckman. There's a lot of good baseball in this class on this side of the state.
Monticello, a whole bunch of seniors returning, and a majority of the starting lineup, only one senior loss last year. So they definitely should play a factor in this area of getting to state. And, of course, you have the other good 2A teams. Wilton always factors in there as well. Mount Vernon is very
Mount
solid.
Vernon's 3A, I think,
They get
this
bumped up
year,
to 3A.
which is good because they're just outstanding. 2 unbelievably good pitchers if they let them pitch because of their college career potential. They may be one of the favorites in 3A this year. And, of course, you have DeWitt, who has 2 good pitchers. They're 3A. Tough conference all the way around. West Delaware and Beckman will have their hands full every conference night.
There's a ground ball left side, picked up by the shortstop, thrown on at first, and the 6-3 putout. As the shortstop, Driscoll, over to Bennett at first base for the roundout to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the second, still 7-0 Blazers. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food in a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Baskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Back in to Commercial Club Park. Here's a bouncing ball left side, foul off the bat of Sam Stelkin, the number 4 batter here for the Blazers. 4-5-6, Stelkin, Ranabah, and Squires all batted in that first inning, and 2 of the 3 scored. Stelkin and Ranabah, 7 runs, 6 hits in inning number 1. We're at the bottom of the second as Beckman with the 7-0 lead. Here's a liner right down the line. A fair ball just inside the left field foul line. Getting to it is the left fielder for the Blue Raiders, Dylan Jones, but out the 4, a leadoff double by the pitcher, Sam Stelkin.
Double for Stelkin. Now batting the right fielder, number 14, Chance Ranabah.
Ranabah now stands in. He got to hit the left field and scored a 5th run in that 7-run first. Dirk Snyder, the pitcher for Anamosa, a nice pitch on the outer half there. Not able to catch up to that one as Ranabah for strike 1. On 1 to count. Nobody out, 1 on. We're in the last of the second inning in this Wamak East Division contest here tonight, as there is a little popper up behind the second base bag. The shortstop getting there. McLean putting it away to pop out to the shortstop for out. Number 1.
Number 20, Colin Squires.
As for Anamosa, this will be their second and third East Division games tonight, and the third and fourth for Beckman as they played Western Dubuque in Farley on Tuesday night. A thrilling ending for the Bobcats in game one. Walk-off home run, 3-run style, 4-3 by Jake Westhoff. And the Blazers did get the nightcap win in that one. The other night, there's a proper right side. Second baseman McLean is there. Off the bat of Colin Squires, pop out to the second baseman for out number 2, brings up Sam Overbuckling now.
Sam Overbuckling.
With 2 down and a runner on second base here in the bottom of inning number 2.
And Beckman, they plagued by this last night, swinging at first pitches.
There is a first
pitch gets a run in.
Just when you bring it up, base hit into center field.
Overbuckling atoning for his error last inning that cost Beckman nothing. His single here scores a run.
So an RBI.
Scores a run.
RBI there scoring, Sam Stelken. As Stelken gets in from second base on the 2-out single to center field, brings up Cody Feldman now. Feldman, the right fielder, an infield hit his last time and scored the 7th run in that 7-run first inning. A strike there, 0-1 the count to Feldman.
I looked on Quick Stats. They had Mount Vernon listed under 3A, so looks like they've moved out of 2A, which is good for Beckman and Cascade.
This is interesting, though, the numbers here, because there were still 2A in basketball the last winter, I believe.
I think you're right about that.
They're one of those borderline teams, just like Anamosa, a team we're seeing here tonight, that have gone back and forth the last several years. Is back to 2A now is Anamosa. There's a ball there for ball 2, 2-1 the count.
And, of course, Beckman with a couple small classes coming up, you just wonder if they're going to slip to 1A for a couple years, which would be an interesting experience for them. I imagine they'd rather play with the bigger teams like they've scheduled for years.
There's a ball outside. Well, if they stay in the WAMAC Conference, they won't have that issue. They'll have to play those, but it will be an interesting scenario to have a 1A team in there. 3-1 the count on the ball. Now a pickoff move. Snyder throws over to first. Nothing doing as Overbrockling back in safely. There is another conference shuffle coming around Eastern Iowa. And there's a liner over the head of McLean, the second baseman, into right field. Carpenter comes up with it, but not before. A 2-out single to right off the bat of Cody Feldman. Advances Overbrockling to second, brings up the DH. Brian Thane now is standing in. He reached on a fielder's choice, stranded in the first inning.
Of course, really what we want to hear is your explanation of how Iowa loses one game in the Big Ten tournament and finishes second.
You had to bring that up, didn't you? Yeah, that format is different, to say the least.
Bizarre would be a good word for it. And really, does Ohio State need another trophy?
Disgusting is another word for it. Yeah, that
wrong would be the other word that I could think of. But
there's a fly ball deep left center field. On the run for it is Jones. He's going to have to run for a while. 1 run is in. Thane has 2 RBIs as the second one comes across in the form of Feldman. So Overbrockling and Feldman score on the 2-out double to left center field off the bat of Brian Thane.
Double scores 2 runs. Now batting number 5.
So 3 more runs this inning. And the Blazers jumping all over Anamosa early and often. They lead 10-0 now.
Certainly one way to save on pitching by playing shorter games if they can maintain this lead.
Now here's a ball. It's hit almost the same spot, not as high and deep, but it's going to bounce and roll almost to the warning track there. 1 run is in. Hustling to third will be the leadoff man, Joel Vasky. It's 11-0. So the triple
scores 1 run. Now batting the shortstop, number 22.
by Vasky gets himself an RBI as Thane comes around to score on the hit to left field, and the hit parade continues here as 5 more hits this inning to go with the 6 in the first inning. 11 hits so far. We're only in the bottom of the second with the 11-0 lead now here for the Blazers.
And back to the Big Ten tournament, I was supposed to explain to people who didn't watch. The Big Ten had their baseball tournament, double elimination tournament. Iowa runs through the winner's bracket, faces Ohio State, who had already lost once to Iowa. Ohio State wins. Ohio State declared the tournament champion because they wanted a one-game championship for television.
So that's how they do that tournament for whatever reason. How long has it been that format? Do you know?
I think this year.
They just changed it this year. Oh, great. Just our Iowa luck, huh? There's a ball in the dirt to Devin Driscoll. He's standing in for his third time. Has walked, gotten a hit, and he stands in here with 2 out and a runner on third. His team scoring 4 more runs this inning. A pitch outside there for ball 2, 2-0 the count.
I suppose the consolation prize is teams will get $44 million per college in the new contract with the Big Ten network. So you can maybe tolerate goofiness and tournament bracketing, but I would think they'd want a true champion. Or at least break it into 2 pools, let them play pool, and then have the pool champions play a championship.
Or just make it single elimination like the Big Ten basketball tournament. Don't have double elimination. There is a walk as Driscoll will go to first on the base on balls. As he's second taken by the Blazer offense so far. Runners on first and third with 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. 11-0 is our score.
Of course, I'd like to see the high school in Iowa, the big schools, they have very few teams in the tournament, play 2 out of 3. Be more competitive, you'd see more pitching.
There's a ball outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken outside, too far for ball 2. 2-0 the count.
And Beckman batting around here for the second time.
The 9th innings. In this inning, Jackson Bennett. Runners on first and third. 2 down here in the last of the second. Snyder. Strike on the outside corner.
No action in the Anamosa bullpen, so I think what Beckman sees is what they're going to get, at least through this inning.
The 2-1 is a strike on the outside, just above the knees. Even count now, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Bennett 1 for 2 so far in the game.
And there's the ball outside, misses, and going down to second is Driscoll, and the fielder's indifference. No attempt by the Blue Raider catcher there. Cole Sander, one of the members of the 2A number 4 basketball team last winter. There's a base hit into right field. Bennett will score 2 more with the base hit to right. Now Bennett is caught in a rundown. And bobbled throw. Bennett will get, he's going to call him. Nope. He's going to call him safe. Maybe he was pointing that he was out of the line, but he said he went around to avoid the fielder. He's going to be safe at second on the hit to right field. The 2 RBIs there, scoring 2 more runs. So 5 runs this inning, 6 runs this inning, thank you. 13-0 right now in favor of Beckman. As Jackson Bennett is on second base. Ball outside. The ball 1-0 the count. And this is Sam Stelkin, the pitcher of record. He's 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored so far in this game. His 3rd time hitting here, comes his 2nd time in this 2nd inning. There's a snap throw to second. Getting back in, standing up is Jackson Bennett.
Is there a 15-run rule after 3 in high school still, or did they take that out?
There is. 15 after 3 in baseball.
So if you're Coach Jank and Beckman would happen to win by 15 in the first game, do you throw Stelkin in the second game?
There's a ball popped up and out of play right side. Check the schedule. They don't have anything tomorrow, do they?
I think they go until Monday now.
As 1-2 the count. Here with 2 down. Ball outside. Ball 2, 2-2 the count. Was he planning to start game 2?
I'm not sure who he had on tap for game 2. Bennett relieved both games last night. Driscoll and Overbreckling were the starters.
There's the ball outside, ball 3. We're full down, 3 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 down, the 10th batter in this inning. That ball skied to right field. Carpenter going back, still going back, makes the catch shy of the warning track for out number 3. 6 more runs for the Blazers, 13-0. Beckman will go to third. This is Area Baseball from KMCH Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Home Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
On with Paul Glazer inside the studios of KMCH on East Main Street in Manchester. John Swisher, Dan McClain back with you from Jink Field at Commercial Club Park here in Dyersville, where the Blue Raiders of Anamosa losing to Beckman on the score of 13-0 as we've reached the 3rd inning. Top of inning number 3 starts with Cole Sander, the junior catcher, the 8-9-1. Sander, Shapansky, and McLean here slated for the Blue Raiders. 13-0, 6 more runs in the second for Beckman. 6 hits, 1 Anamosa error, and 1 runner left on base. And Sander rockets this one right side.
And with a 13-0 lead, Stelkin, I think, has been told throw fastballs, throw them across the plate, and see if they can hit them. Missed on the first 3, has thrown 3 straight strikes here to begin the 3rd.
As there is ball 4 outside, Sander will earn the walk. He makes his way down to first base. And Kyle Shapansky stands in now. Shapansky heading to UNI, as he was another member of the successful football and basketball teams this past school year, as Anamosa getting to the Class 2A state tournament and finished 4th this past season. Shapansky was one of the starting shooting guards on the team. He's back out for baseball after a couple years off. There is a throw down and getting safely after the wild pitch there as Sander will get into second base. Shapansky will be back in with a 1-0 count.
And a good athletic year for Anamosa. Did well in football, won the district, ran into Mount Vernon, who had a good team.
Yes.
Basketball did well.
Track very successful as well. Finished second at state track behind Monticello, at the district track behind Monticello. They were district champions last year. So they've had quite the run the past couple of years of this group of seniors. Not many of them are out for baseball, though. Shapansky is one of them. They said he came back out after a couple of years off. He takes the ball outside and high there for ball 4, and the second walk issued by the Beckman pitcher, Sam Stelke.
And you would have to think, after coaching 42 years, Coach Jenk would be tired of having a 13-0 lead and having your pitcher go out and walk the 8 and 9 hitters. But patience, he goes out and encourages Stelken and back on the side of the dugout.
As this one is skied into center field over the head of the center fielder that time. And one run is in. Runners will be on second and third as Jay McLean, who's been hitting the ball very well lately. His second hit of the game gets an RBI there, and Anamosa is on the board as Sander will come in to score. As a hit to center field, giving that one a chase.
It's Mark Brown. He's being DH'd for.
Not on the roster here on the lineup. There it is. All right. As Brown is the center fielder.
Not on the roster, one of the call-ups.
Sophomore or freshman?
Good question. He'll be one of them.
To be determined. Second and third here are the runners.
Grades aren't out yet.
As there's a pitch in the dirt. Another ball 2.
Tough play, hit right at him, and the ball was rising. I don't think he could have gotten to it anyway. Wind blowing, kind of crosswind from left to right.
And there is a strike. Waist high there for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think the hit probably bothers Coach Jenk as much as the 2 walks that preceded it.
Zach McLean standing in there. And at ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to McLean. There's a ground ball. Bouncing ball left side. Shortstop coming on. Now the runner coming. High throw, but able to be tagged out there. Now there's a throwing error by the catcher. And Anamosa will score their second run of the game as McLean will come in to score. Runners are on second and third with 1 away.
McLean reaches on the fielder's choice. Better throw out at home for the first out. Second run scores an error.
Shapansky is thrown out for 1 out, and the throwing error allows Jay McLean to come in to score. Zach McLean moves up to second base after getting on the fielder's choice. Trevor Wheeling is standing in, the third batter here, with 1 down, top of the third. Anamosa's cut to the lead here, trailing by 11 now. It's 13-2. This one's fouled up right side out of play. For strike 1, on 1 to count to Wheeling. Another one of the athletic seniors, part of this success. Heck of an archery participant as well. David Mockhart was another one as well that won a state champion in archery. And Trevor Wheeling was a heck of a running back for the Anamosa football team. 2-1 the count here to Wheeling. With 1 down, a runner on second. And there's the ball outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count.
Stelken really struggling with his control here in the third inning.
I think this rules out a comeback start in game 2, maybe. This one popped up out of play right side.
It's never easy, no matter how big the lead is. You still have to go out and throw the ball across the plate, and Beckman hasn't done a very good job of that here in the third, although they lead 13-2.
Count is full now. This one is grounded left side. Third baseman gets to it and fires the bullet over to Bennett as Overbrockling, the third baseman with the 5-3 put out there off the bat of Wheeling for out number 2, brings up Dirk Snyder now, the pitcher of record for Anamosa. And there's a swing and a miss. So the pitch off the plate inside, waist high. Strike one, 0-1 the count. Ball off the plate there. 4-1. 1-1 the count. Ball 2. 2-1 the count to Snyder. Struck out looking his first time up in the second. Swing and a miss there, and the pitch won't outside into dirt. For strike 2, evens the count out, 2-2.
Stelkin with 6 balls the first 2 innings has 17 in the third inning. That time he threw early. The hitter wasn't set.
Snyder gets back in and ready for the 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And that'll be out number 3 as 2 runs for the Blue Raiders. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 13-2 now. Beckman, we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
John Swisher, Dan McClain, back with you here from Dyersville. There's a base hit into center field. Off the bat of Chance Radabaugh, his second hit of the game. As Radabaugh is on to start this bottom of the third inning. A game that the Blazers lead by the score of 13-2. They scored 7 runs in the first inning, 6 in the second, and Anamosa came back with a 2 spot in the top of the third. Now we have a pinch hitter number 22 here. Is the pinch hitter for the Blazers.
Now hitting for Beckman, number 22, Nate Funky.
The other 22, huh? There's 2 22s on the roster. It's Nate Funky hitting.
Popular, no?
Remember, we're wearing it twice.
Yes, indeed. As 22, there is a ball bouncing to the backstop. New catcher into the game for Anamosa. Number 17, Sean Burridge, a utility playing junior, has checked into the game for Sander, apparently. As there is a bouncing ball offside. Snyder gets to it. Nice throw on the backhanded play. Great work there by Snyder.
Ground out for the first out.
As off the bat of the pitch hitter, Funky. As now,
batting number 21, the third baseman, Sam
Oberbrockling comes in with one down. This one's popped up right side, coming in the right fielder, not going to get to it in time. It'll be another base hit. And the throw coming in, Burridge cannot handle it. It bounces out in front of the plate, no chance. At the runner Radaba,
base hit scores a run.
As an RBI there on the base hit to right field by Oberbrockling.
Cody Feldman.
Cody Feldman will stand in. He's 2 for 2. Had a hit to right and scored in the 6-run second inning, his last time up. So 1 down, 1 on, and 1 in for the Blazers here in this last of inning number 3. As the lead now is 14-2, as the Blazers have scored a run in every inning now.
And the first time Beckman's taken a strike here in this inning. 4 batters up. First 3 hit the first strike.
There's a turnaround move and a fire to second with the shortstop covering. As McLean sneaking in behind the runner Oberbrockling, but could not get the tag down in time. Oberbrockling got his right hand back on the bag.
Oberbrockling already 2 runs in the game. 2 for 3. Reached the second time on an error. Pop foul.
Left side. Shapansky coming out right inside the third base coaching box. Makes the catch with a second out. The pop out to the third baseman. Brings up Brian Thane now. Thane, the DH. 2 RBI hit to left his last time up in that 6-run second inning. Anamosa Class 2A team. Enrollment of 292. Beckman, 232 enrollment. So 60 smaller in Class 2A school is Beckman. And you were correct with Mount Vernon. They are now at enrollment of 305. Bumped up, back up in baseball to 3A this year. And I know they rather have stayed in 2A. Not that it's going to be that much easier, but maybe they would rather be in 3A this year. Looking at some of the teams we talked about, 2A is going to be very loaded again.
3A is pretty tough, though. You have Waller hanging there. They're undefeated early in the year. You have Central DeWitt with 2 very good pitchers.
You bet.
West Delaware covered by KMCH, so they have to be good.
Well, they have in the last couple of years for sure. 31 seasons. The Hawks improved to 7-2 last night. They've won 5 games in the last 3 nights. Did West Delaware after 2 losses last week to start the season. 3-1 the count. We'll see the Hawks and Anamosa on Monday night at 5 o'clock in Anamosa. There's a ball outside. Taken for ball 4. Thane will make his way to first after Oberbrockling gets to third on the wild pitch. As it brings up Joel Vasky now, who has 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and scored twice so far in this game. As the Blazers lead 14-2. They're 3 runs from ending this game early in the 15-run after 3 style.
And they came out and they hit the ball much better than they did the last 2 nights out.
Ground ball left side. Shapansky gets to it in front of the shortstop, fires over after run scores. But it will not count as that is the third out, the 5-3 put out. For out number 3. 1 more run for the Blazers, 14-2. We go to the 4th inning. Back after this on KMCH Sports.
Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Meets you at Heart Ridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Heart Ridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy Buick and certified pre-owned Chevy Buick GMC and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory with small town service. Stop and say hi. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence. And go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Schofield.
5-6-7 due up for the Blue Raiders here in the top of the fourth innings. They trail this ball game 14-2 as Schofield, Hart, and Carpenter. A strike taken by Tucker Schofield on the outside corner for strike one. The new Beckman pitcher here is Colin Squires.
Stelkin moves into center field. Funky, who pinched hit, moves to second base. So a little new alignment for Beckman. Squires' first time on the mound this year.
That's right. His now numbers coming in, and he gives up his first hit there as Tucker Schofield with the base hit to center field. The third hit of the game for Anamosa. Leads off the top of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter, number 25, Gage Hart.
One of the juniors. It brings up now Gage Hart, who will drop the DH and enter as a left fielder. Dylan Jones will lead the game. As Gage Hart is another one of the juniors. Only 5 seniors on this team. 1 freshman, the rest are juniors for Anamosa. The 1-0, now ball gets by the Beckman catcher and to second base. Will go Schofield, 2-0 count here. Joe Vasky, the catcher, catches this one for a pitch that's outside, out of the zone for ball 3, 3-0 the count. This game just over an hour old, an hour and 2 minutes to be exact, as we got started a little early here tonight, ahead of the 5 o'clock start time at 4:54 to be exact. It's 14-2 in the top of the fourth inning. Beckman with the 12-run advantage right now, as there's a swing and a strike by Hart. And the count is full now, 3-2. And strike 3 on that inside corner as Gage Hart is retired.
Now batting right fielder, number 16, Daniel Carpenter.
As the second strikeout for the Blue Raider offense so far in this game.
And a tough call, third strike. That ball was in and down, but must have caught enough of the plate to be called a strike.
Daniel Carpenter stands in now. Runner on second. and 1 down. You're in the top of inning number 4. Foul ball there, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes.
Squires, of course, headed to Briar Cliff to play basketball. Was the starting guard on his grandpa's team.
That's right, Jim Squires taking over. He's entering his 2nd year as the head boys coach at Beckman.
Strikeout for the 2nd out. Now batting the catcher, number 5.
And the strikeout there.
Now batting number 17, Sean Burridge.
Daniel Carpenter goes down for the 2nd out here. Sean Burridge now, the junior catcher, came in to relieve Sander. Blue Raiders were last on the field. They swing and a miss upstairs and inside. And the count's now even. 1 ball and 1 strike. With 2 down in the top of inning number 4. Runner on second, 14-2. Beckman leads this game. Game number 7 for Beckman here tonight with their 3-3 record. Number 5 for Anamosa as they come in 0-4. 2 balls and 1 strike to count here to Burridge. The number 8 hitter. He hits this one on the ground up the middle. Shortstop will get it. The throw over and the 6-3 put out for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 runner left on. Nothing else doing for the Blue Raiders in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom half. It's Beckman 14, Anamosa 2. This is Area Baseball from KMCH Sports.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
Back into Dyersville. 1-0 the count to Devin Driscoll, who stands in for the 4th time here tonight as we're in the bottom of the 4th inning. It is 14-2 in favor of Beckman. Trying to improve on their 3-3 record, taking on 0-4 Anamosa. There is a strike on the outside corner, right at the knees. 1-1 the count to Driscoll as Devin stands in, takes another strike as one of the seniors, 6 seniors on this varsity roster. We mentioned the Blazers are without 10 players on their normal varsity roster because of the soccer success down at the state tournament. They won their game today 2-0 over Regina. They'll play for the Class 1A title against Carroll Catholic Kemper in Des Moines at noon tomorrow as the Blazers go on for their second soccer title in a row and their fifth trip to state. The 2-2 is smoked right side, backhanded effort. Diving for it was McLean, couldn't get to it, and Driscoll has his second hit of the ball game, a leadoff single here in the fourth.
Base hit, now batting. Number 24,
Brings up Jackson Bennett now. Bennett is 2 for 3. He has 2 hits. And he stands in here with nobody out and one on. This last of the fourth, Blazers leading 14-12. There's a ball that took a funny hop, but the first baseman able to dive and corral it in and step on the bag as Tucker Schofield makes that play as the out there, crowd number 1 on your 3U putout for the first down. Driscoll gets to second base.
And a great play by Schofield. That ball had English on it, and
funny
he took a nice dive, caught it, ran to the bag.
He was expecting it was going initially right towards the bag, and then it took a hop off the grass the last second, took him further away from the bag. He dove and was able to get it and step on the bag. Nice play by Schofield, the junior.
He's made a couple acrobatic plays over at first today.
There's a ball outside. Nice backhanded stab for Burridge for Nick Norris. The Missouri native played college baseball at Cornell. It's all about getting better here, continuing to improve. It's tough with the early season adversity, injuries. The Blue Raiders are suffering through that right now. There's a base hit into shallow left field as diving effort by McLean to not grab it.
Base hit.
As the freshman Zach McLean, the younger brother of Jay McLean, the junior.
With the shortstop holding on the runner at second, huge hole between second and third, and Selkin found that for the base hit.
So Driscoll goes to third, 1 out. Here's Chance Radabaugh now. Strike there, 0-1 the count.
Radabaugh's looked good early in the season from the left side. He's played first base and right field.
Ball inside off the plate and low for ball 1. Or even now, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Of course, had the big hit back in the first inning. It was big at the time, the 3-run triple.
The 1-1 is on the way. It's skied left side, out of play, back by the trees.
Big weekend in the county or 2-county area. Rhubarb days over in Delaware County, the farm toy show here in Dyersville.
That's right. Manchester hosting annual Rhubarb, and of course the long-time toy show here in Dyersville. As the ball that gets to the backstop, it bounds right back off the fence. Burridge had it come right back to him.
So at the Rhubarb Festival, do they bring umpires in and let coaches yell at them to see who can get in the best rhubarb? Is that sponsored by?
That would not be sponsored by us. As an umpire myself, we do that to ornery fans and parents. There's a fly ball to right field. The right fielder getting it and throwing it in, not before a run will score, but a nice catch there by the right fielder Carpenter as the F9 for the second out. The RBI sac fly. As Driscoll comes in to score the first run in this inning, so the Blazers continue that theme, scoring at least 1 run in every inning. 7 in the first, 6 in the second, 1 in the third, now 1 more in the fourth. It's 15-2. As Squires is standing in, the new pitcher of record for the Blazers. As Stelkin got to second, as Beckman needs just 2 more runs in this game in early fashion. As there is a pickoff attempt, diving stab by McLean, getting the ball, diving across the bag, getting the tag on the foot of the Beckman player, but Stelkin had that foot on the bag, so he is there, and we see Squires pop this on McLean with the diving effort behind second base. It bounds off to his brother Jay McLean, and it will go for a base hit. And now a courtesy runner will come on.
Sam Overbreckling.
Diving effort there. The courtesy runner at first base. Trying to get a number on that. Can't quite see it. There's a runner on first and third here for Beckman. There's a strike. We have 2 down in the inning.
Squires on first, of course, would represent a game-ending run, and you wonder if he'd just do not score so he could pitch another inning.
Like is there a number 7? Number 1, Carter Pecci. I think it's number 1, yeah. We'll go with Carter Pecci as the courtesy runner. Snyder looking at that runner on third. 15-2 Beckman, and there is a ball downstairs. For ball 2. 2-1 the count. Here to Sam Overbrockley.
Overbrockley 2 for 3, scored twice, driven in a run.
There's a grounder right back to pitcher Snyder. He'll throw over, and the Raiders keep this game alive. The 1-3 put out for out number 3. We go to the 5th, 15-2. Beckman with the lead. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at forbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Top of the 5th inning now. Anamosa coming up to the plate with 9-1-2. Kyle Shapansky, Jay McLean, and Zach McLean. Shapansky walked and was thrown out his last time up in the 3rd inning. Stands in here, starting off the top of the 5th. Will Looper, right side, coming on the second baseman. Throws not in time. Shapansky will get on with infield hit. His first hit of the game and the 4th for Anamosa in this contest. On the other side, Beckman has 17 hits in the ball game, 6 in the 1st and 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th. They've scored 15 runs, 7 in the 1st, 6 in the 2nd, 1 apiece in the last 2 innings, the 3rd and the 4th, respectively. There is a ball in the dirt outside to Jay McLean, one of the hottest hitters around, and in this Anamosa lineup, he's 2 for 2, has a RBI, and scored in the 3rd, that 2-run 3rd inning for Anamosa. There's a ground ball left side. Shortstop, little flip to the second baseman, Funky, after initially getting it the shortstop,
Force out at second for the
Driscoll.
Now batting the shortstop.
For the force out there, Shapansky is retired on the 6-4 put out. As McLean reaches on the fielder's choice to the shortstop. There's Zach McLean now, ground out to the shortstop. Almost a double play, but McLean able to reach first base, and the fielder's choice again on the force out there. Zach McLean will reach with 2 down and 1 out now. And 2 down and 1 on, I should say.
And it looks like Radabaugh's have come leading off the inning.
Trevor Wheeling standing in, takes a strike. And a throw down is McLean getting in there, stealing a base. As the throw was to the first base side of second, off the right arm of the catcher, Joel Vasky. So 2 down here in the top of the 5th. 0-2 the count here to Trevor Wheeling. Blazers lead this game 15-2. There's a pitch outside. 4-1, 1-2 the count.
Squire's kind of throwing 3/4 and throwing some breaking pitches.
There's a pitch outside of low, ball 2, 2-2 the count.
Has to be fun for him. You know, you play all summer and you get to play second base every game, but the chance to pitch is pretty exciting for him.
Absolutely, and there's strike 3 as going down is Wheeling for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 15-2 Beckman. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Baskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Yeah. And welcome back into Dyersville. And this ball game is over the 10-run rule here tonight, 15-2. After 10 runs, after 5 innings, 15-2 the final here in Game 1. Anamosa drops to 0-5 as Beckman improves their record to 4-3, 3-2 to the East, 3-1 at home, 2-1 in East Side games. Now, Anamosa is now 0-2 on the East Side, 0-5 overall in the WAMAC, and 0-2 on the road. As I'll take one more short break, come back and give you your total stats here for Game 1, then send you on your way as we get ready for Game number 2. Our quick post game comes up next of Game 1, 15-2. Beckman gets the win. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
And we're back in to Jenk Field here in Dyersville, inside Commercial Club Park, as the Beckman Blazers win game one, 15-2. The 10-run rule after 5 innings here tonight in game number one. Take a look at the totals here for Anamosa, who drops the record to 0-5, 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 4 left on. Struck out 5 times, 2 swinging, 3 looking, 2 walks. For Beckman, 15 runs, 17 hits, 2 errors, 7 runners left on. They struck out 1 time, 1 swinging time against Dirk Snyder, and they were walked once in a 15-2 Beckman win in 5 innings, a game that took 1 hour and 20 minutes here tonight from Dyersville. And Beckman did a lot of things right here, and they took it to this young and banged-up Anamosa club early and often. You jump out to a 13-0 lead, 7 in the first, 6 in the second. That'll drop a lot of teams, and Beckman did a great job jumping on early in this one.
And part of it is they hit throughout the whole lineup. All 9 starters got a hit. The first 7 had RBI. The 9th hitter, Brian Thane, had 2 RBIs. The 8th hitter, Cody Feldman, didn't drive in a run, but he scored 2 runs and was 2 for 3. So everybody hits through the lineup, and you're going to have some success. They had 3 players with multiple RBI totals. Chance Radeball had 3 on the first inning triple, and Jackson Bennett had 2 RBIs, as did Devin Driscoll. Driscoll was perfect at 2 for 2, while Stelkin had 3 hits on the night. Chance Radeball, Sam Overbreckling, and Joe Vasky added 2 hits as well. So a good offensive performance for Beckman, particularly coming off a performance where they hit the ball really hard right at people last night in a 1-0 loss in the second game of the doubleheader with Benton. So it was kind of a good game. Beckman's played a lot of close games this year. This was a good one to kind of let their hair out. And now the issue will be, can they keep their concentration and come back and play the second game? It'll be interesting to see who they pitch. As you said, they're down 10 players because of the soccer tournament. Played a doubleheader last night, played a doubleheader Tuesday night. So pitching wears a little thin, although Squires being able to come in and throw 2 effective innings to finish the first game was helpful.
Yes, indeed, as the Blazers get the 15-2 win, 10-run rule after 5 innings. As we will take a break, send it back to Paul in the studio. He'll get you a news and weather update, get you back into music until we're ready to take it back in about 15-20 minutes from now for game number 2. As Anamosa drops to 0-5, and Beckman moves their record to 4-3. We will be back in the next 15 to 20 minutes for game 2. This is Area Baseball from KMCH Sports.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert Forecast. Storms likely tonight, down to 61. Chance of showers mainly in the afternoon, a high of 76. Gradual clearing tomorrow night, back